In the today news video, we're speaking about Nvidia valuation. So Nvidia is overvalued according to my model by 20%, and Apple 36.8% and Microsoft 9%. The consensus price target is up 37% for Nvidia and 32% for Microsoft. The distance from the 52-week high for Microsoft is 24%, Nvidia is 5%. So if we have a look to the score, the acquire multiple is really high if you follow the strategy. But Nvidia has a positive cash flow. The Piotrowski score is in the neutral zone, and the Altman score is 53 up to 3. So it's basically impossible that Nvidia will fail as a company. If we have a look to the chart, Nvidia is close to the upper Bollinger Band and the price is above the SMA 200. But if we have a look at what Nvidia did the last year in the same period, around the 24th of April. So Nvidia basically started rising in the same period and rose until basically the 13th of August. So I believe this year will be the same. For Nvidia, there will be like a slow uptrend during these months. So even if Nvidia is overvalued, I believe it will arise for the next few months. And if we have a look to Microsoft, so Microsoft, the price is touching the upper Bollinger Band, is in the RSI, is the overbought area, but the price is still below the 200 SMA, and the distance from the 52-week high is still way relevant. So I believe Microsoft will still have plenty of room for improvement. And if we have a look to the fundamental of Microsoft, the acquire multiple is high, like every tech stock, and the Piotrowski score is above the neutral, so it's stronger, the value is stronger, and the Altman score is 7.7 up to 3. So Microsoft as well is a serious company, top SP 500, and is unlikely to fail in the next 5 years. So is a really safe company to invest. So I put some money in Microsoft like a few weeks ago, and now it's above 13%, but I will hold Microsoft for the next few months. If we have a look to the upcoming earnings, the upcoming earnings are like Robinhood. That is really interesting, the stock, because it's still trading low. Robinhood is overvalued, and usually during earnings it will drop even if it beat the earnings. So I currently bought Robinhood, but I will sell it on Friday. Same thing for Qualcomm, usually drop during earnings, and is positive for now, like it's above 3% because I bought it like a few weeks ago. And then Tesla is usually overvalued, so I will not touch it. Like Apple, strategy is a really interesting stock because it's rising. Today is up 9%, and is a really dangerous stock to buy. But some people believe it has like a lot of space for improvement. And now the Bitcoin is rising. Strategy, it follows the Bitcoin price. Supermicro is again, I bought it a couple of weeks ago. Now it's up like 20%. Still have plenty of space for improvement, and the Supermicro is a hugely undervalued stock. So this one is another stock that I will keep in the radar. So the recent earnings, here we show like the symbols reported within the last 13 days after earnings. So we have Boeing today. Boeing is rising today. So the reason why I do this list, because usually some stocks, even if they beat the earnings, they will drop. They keep dropping like 1 day, 1 week, 2 weeks after earnings. So the reason for these tabs is to keep the situation monitored. So Boeing rose today. My app still doesn't have the data, but it's rising today. It beats the earning, and Boeing used to be like an undervalued stock, not anymore. This is another interesting stock, was like hugely undervalued a few months ago. United Health is rising, so is another interesting stock. Netflix is overvalued, and since earnings is down 10%. Morgan Stanley is like so stable, like a Bank of America. ASLM is a bit down, so it's down 7%. This is another strong company with a lot of potential. And Morgan Chase is down 2%. Since earnings, Johnson & Johnson is basically doesn't have like plenty of volatility like Goldman Sachs. If we check the ETF flow, now the focus is today on the Belt fund. Is BlackRock fund is an active ETF, and so Belt it rose a lot, this ETF, during the last couple of weeks. So it sold Microsoft, Broadcom, and Amazon, and as well Google, and a lot of Intel. If we check overall, so all the funds, today there was like 100 buys and 15 net sells. And if we check a look to what basically active ETF bought, especially the ARC, the Belt. So 3 funds bought Microsoft today, as well as Broadcom, Nvidia, Amazon, Meta, Eli Lilly, and Apple, and Applied Material. This stock has been bought like every day. Google, we check Morgan Chase, Taiwan Semiconductor, and Carrier Global, as well General Electrics and Cisco Systems. So for today's video, that's it, and we'll see tomorrow if there are other buying opportunities.